Your friendly neighborhood YouTuber is rated PG-13. Parental advisory, explicit content. Viewer discretion is advised. Hey, what's up everyone? It's your friendly neighborhood YouTuber! And here we are, guys. We are back with another toy review. This time we're kind of throwing it back a little bit. A couple years ago, this figure came out right here, Ultron. Now let me tell you a little interesting story. Well, actually it's not interesting. I'll just tell you a little story. When this guy came out, didn't pick him up. Don't know why. I seen him in the store not too long ago, and I decided why. Well, actually, I decided to pick him up, and then I thought to myself, why did I pass on this Ultron? Because he looks freaking dope, dude. And, you know, if you ever had one of those figures, guys, where you passed on, I've said this many times in many of my reviews, where you passed on a figure, and then, like, maybe 2 years later, or 4 or 5 years later, you saw him again in the store, and then you just realized, wait a minute, this guy looks awesome. Why did I pass up on this figure? This guy is one of those figures, man. Ultron, of course, he was a Build-A-Figure, but Marvel, as you know, loves to re-release Build-A-Figures already built, and this guy was no exception, with a little bit more detail, and this guy is it right here. This is from the, I guess, first 10 years. First 10 years, Avengers, Age of Ultron. And also, it's a way, 2015 he came out, wow. And it's a way to... This review is just kind of a way to look back at an older Marvel Legend, but not really an older Marvel Legend. So the year in which this guy came out, I do believe he came out a couple years ago. Yeah, 2018. Okay, so he is vaguely new. Of course, you guys have seen many reviews of Ultron like I have. But if you guys are tuned in for this review, I just want to say thanks. And then, of course, stay tuned towards the end of the video where we'll do some comparisons. You guys see a Terminator here, Cyber Spawn 2 over there. We'll do some comparisons because I'm keeping it in the cybernetic theme. I found it, when I keep it in themes, I'm just going to continue to ramble on as I take this guy out of the package. When I keep the figures in themes, it allows me to do comparisons, and I don't have to break out other figures from my toy shelf to do comparisons, and also I get to do some shameless plugs of the last figures I reviewed. Okay, let's take out Ultron. And this is going to be a quick, I'm going to try to make this a quick review, guys. Because like I said, you guys have already seen this guy. There's really nothing much to him. He is a Marvel Legend. But, man, he is big, dude. Never realized how big this guy was, man. And, yeah, he is big compared to your Marvel Legends standard. And, man, he is dope, dude. He is really dope. I'm kind of disappointed at myself that I didn't pick up this guy. It's made with a light, cheap plastic. But, you know, I like it. I like it, man. Good 90-degree bend. I love the 90-degree bend, dude, for this Ultron. This arm, not so much. Yeah, you can. Okay. You just have to force it. If you guys are familiar with watching my channel, you guys know I love breaking shit on my channel. Specifically, new toys that I take out the box and review. Hand swivel, wrist swivel, bicep break, head swivel. Man, this guy's really nicely detailed, dude. Love the eyes. The mouth. Too bad the mouth is not articulated. Just a very well-designed figure, man. You know, I think, you know, for me, I think, you know, looking at this figure now, in hindsight, you have a different perspective and maybe a different opinion on Marvel Legends, because Marvel Legends, they're doing such an amazing job with some of the figures, man, where some of the Marvel Legends that they were reproducing, you know, 4 or 5 years ago, or excuse me, producing 5 years ago, just were crap. They weren't living up to standards. And I'm not gonna lie, man, like 4 years ago, 3-4 years ago, I wasn't a fan of Marvel Legends at all. I just thought they were crap. But man, they are just winning me over, dude. They've won me over. They're not winning me over. They've won me over, dude. And I have to give it up to them, man. They do such an amazing job. Look at the back, dude. The detail in the back. They have really, really won me over. They have surpassed and succeeded expectations, man. My expectations. Break, ankle break, ankle break, ankle pivot. Very, very nice looking figure, man. So let's do some comparisons, being that we got Terminator back here. Look at Ultron is bigger than the Terminator endoskeleton. For Arnie, because you guys want to see him with Arnie, it's bigger than Arnie. Ultron is bigger than Arnie. And then last figure that I reviewed of Cyberspawn, he is bigger than Cyberspawn. That's how big this guy is. So if you're wondering, I'm going to keep Cyberspawn here because he's going to keep Ultron propped up. If you're wondering how big Ultron is, Ultron stands at just under 8 inches tall, man. 7 3/4. So just a little bit under 8 inches tall. That's how big he is, man. Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised and shocked myself. Some other Marvel Legends that I just recently picked up. I got them down here. Here is the Multiverse Hulk right here. Or Outback Hulk. Or Bearded Hulk. Or Tribal Hulk. However you want to look at him. Then we'll break out Kingpin, another bad guy. Let's do another comparison right here. Yeah, they stand about even, man. They stand about even. Ultron is probably a little, well, no, they're about even. If you stand them up straight, they are about even. Okay, guys, I told you this was going to be a quick review, so let me go ahead and give you my rating on this Ultron. Very, very dope figure. He's very, very light. I'm so used to reviewing like heavy figures, specifically when they look like this guy. But then again, Terminator right here, this guy was really, really light when I reviewed him, and that was a shock, dude. Listen, the plastic that they use on this guy is not really great quality, but it freaking works for this figure, dude. You know, we always equate, you know, heaviness to more expensive figures, and you know, when they use like cheap plastic, which this guy is, it feels like a cheap plastic, but it works and it looks beautiful. You know what I mean? Like he's very, very light. He doesn't look light, but he's like really, really light, dude. And that's one thing that kind of surprises me, dude, is that this Ultron is very, very light. Overall, great detail, man. Great detail for this figure. I really, really like him, man. You know, I'm not going to give him an 8, even though I would love to. If you guys are wondering about the torso break, there's the torso break. I don't think I showed you that, guys. Torso break, then he looks down that far. He can look down that far. Up that far. Listen, a great overall figure. I can't really give him a solid 8, but he's a really, really good figure. So I probably would, and you can see, it looks like his, hold on. It looks like his leg is, one leg is taller than the other. Look at, or maybe that's just the way he's standing. But listen, overall, great figure. So I'm going to give him a 7.5 out of 10, dude. I really, really like this figure. I'm glad I have an Ultron to add to my collection, because I really, really wanted an Ultron bad guy to add to my Marvel Legend collection, guys. So stay tuned towards the end of the video, and I'll show him in my Marvel Legends collection with the bad guys, with the movie figures. I have the MCU figures separated, and I'll put him in my my Marvel Legends collection. I'll show you towards the end. Okay, guys, so that was a 7.5 for me from your friendly neighborhood YouTuber. If you guys tuned in to watch this little review, just want to say thanks. And I'll catch you guys in the next review. Peace out!